Today we will give you the full info on the top 10 self-propelled howitzer. Self-propelled howitzers are tractor-wheeled artillery systems with a great degree of mobility, which is their principal advantage over towed howitzers. They are typically utilized as combat support weapons, firing indirect fire. In modern combat, these artillery systems often exploit their mobility for shooting scout-type attacks in order to avoid counter-battery fire. Most modern self-propelled howitzers are fully or partially armored. In modern combat, these artillery systems often exploit their mobility for shooting scout-type attacks in order to avoid counter-battery fire. So, which is the world's best self-propelled howitzer? Which self-propelled howitzer is the most competent and effective? This top 10 list is based on firepower, ammo load deployment, and redeployment time protection, among other things. The top 10 self-propelled howitzers in the world are these. This list only covers self-propelled howitzers that are presently in service. It excludes artillery systems that are in development or at the prototype stage. Number 10. 2S-19 Msta-S. In 1989, the Soviet Army received the 2S-19 Msta-S self-propelled howitzer. It is now in service with Russia, Belarus, Ethiopia, Georgia, Azerbaijan, Ukraine and Venezuela. Around 550 of these artillery systems are used by the Russian Army. They may load the cannon at any angle since this artillery system is equipped with a semi-automatic loader. All conventional Soviet and Russian 152mm shells are compatible with the Msta-S. It can fire a variety of munitions, including normal and rocket-assisted key frag projectiles, anti-tank cluster projectiles, and jammer-carrying projectiles. The maximum range of fire for Kraft's Noble precision-guided munitions is 24.7 km with a basic defrag projectile and 28.9 km with a rocket-assisted projectile. The Krasnopol projectile has a maximum range of 20 to 25 km and a 70 to 90% strike probability depending on the variant. It can also engage moving vehicles. A total of 50 rounds are carried within the Msta-S, with a maximum rate of fire of 7 to 8 rounds per minute. Although this artillery system lacks a specialized reloading truck, there is a secondary conveyor at the rear of the turret that allows ground ammo to be loaded. The 2S-19M2 is a more current updated variant that the Russian Army deployed in 2013. Number 9. AS-90. The AS-90 is a Vickers-developed British self-propelled howitzer that entered service with the British Army in 1993. In 1995, production came to an end. The British Army received 179 AS-90 self-propelled howitzers, which replaced the FV-433 Abbott and the USM-109. The AS-90 is equipped with a 155mm L-39 howitzer with an automated loading system and is capable of firing any standard NATO 155mm ammunition. The maximum range of fire is 24.7 km with a normal thermal frag projectile and 32 km with a rocket-aided projectile. The AS-90 can fire 3 rounds in 10 seconds, with a maximum rate of 6 shots per minute and a sustained rate of 2 rounds per minute. There are 48 rounds in all. The British AS-90 is accompanied by an 88 high-mobility logistics support vehicle with load-handling equipment that transports ammunition. The AS-90 Braveheart was an improvement program for the AS-90, featuring a longer 155 L-52 cannon and increased range of fire. This project was cancelled. However, BAE Systems developed a krab artillery system that was mounted on a modified PT-90-140 main battle tank chassis and attached to the AS-90 Braveheart turret. This artillery system was designed to satisfy the needs of the Polish Army. It was finally adopted, and delivery began in 2012. The Polish Army required 80 howitzers of this sort, but the entire program was beset by complications. Number 8. Krab. BAE Systems Land Systems produced the Krab self-propelled howitzer. The Krab's turret is nearly identical to the one on the AS-90 Braveheart. This artillery system is based on a modified chassis of the Polish .9120 main battle tank. The krab was chosen by the Polish Army after winning an international competition. The first of these howitzers were delivered to the Polish Army in 2012. However, due to a number of issues, the future of this artillery system is doubtful. The krab is equipped with L52 howitzers that can fire any NATO 155mm ammunition. The krab is equipped with the Polish fire control system, intercoms, and radios. Its maximum range of fire is 30 km with normal thermal frag projectiles and 40 km with rocket-assisted projectiles. It carries a total of 60 rounds. Danish muzzle reference devices, which track departing bullets and modify the next firing, are added to the vehicle. The krab is built on a modified chassis of the PT-9120 main battle tank. However, the manufacture of the engine for this chassis has been discontinued since 2012. According to reports, Poland aims to purchase 120-track chassis of the South Korean K9 self-propelled howitzer for the krab battery, which consists of 6 krab self-propelled howitzers and 2 ammunition resupply vehicles based on 66 military trucks, and 1 Koalytsiya artillery C3EL vehicle. Number 7. M109A7 Paladin. The M109A7 Paladin is an upgraded version of the widely used M109 self-propelled howitzer, which was first launched in the early 1960s and was formerly known as the M109A6 PIM. The M109A7 artillery system was cleared for manufacturing in 2013, and the first of these artillery systems will be delivered to the U.S. Army in 2015. The modified M109A7 contains a new automated loader and certain components from the aborted Crusader, as well as a Lost Sea missile with a maximum range of 24 km with a regular projectile and 30 km with rocket support. The M109A7 can also fire M982 Excalibur extended range precision guided projectiles with a maximum range of 40 km, but its maximum rate of fire is only 4 rounds per minute. This limitation is due to the design of the self-propelled howitzer, which dates back to the late 1950s. The Paladin has a quick reaction time, stopping and firing the first round in under 60 seconds. Each M109A7 Paladin is accompanied by an ammo supply vehicle, which is built on the same chassis as the Paladin and carries spare ammunition beneath armor. The U.S. Army intends to acquire a fleet of 580 M109A7 howitzers, as well as a similar number of armor ammunition support vehicles. Number 6. PLZ-05. The Plaza 05, also known as the Type 05, is a recent Chinese development that evolved from the PLZ-45 and was developed as a successor to the Type 83 SPH. This millimeter self-propelled howitzer has an automatic ammunition loading system that some sources claim was copied from the Russian to the S-19 Msta-S. The PLZ-05 uses Chinese 155mm ammunition and has a maximum range of nearly 40 km when using a rocket-assisted projectile. It can also fire laser-guided projectiles that are based on Russian Krasnopol technology, as well as a GPS-guided projectile with a stated range of 100 km. However, the maximum rate of fire is unknown, although it is estimated to be approximately 8 to 10 shots per minute. The onboard ammunition supply is estimated to be around 30 rounds. This self-propelled howitzer is accompanied by an ammo replenishment vehicle that transports ammunition beneath armor on the battlefield. The resupply vehicle has a capacity of 90 rounds and can distribute ammunition automatically. This support vehicle is equipped with a crane for ammunition handling, as well as the ability to change the power pack and do other load handling tasks. Number 5. Type 99. Type 99 is a Japanese self-propelled howitzer developed by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and Japan Steelworks. A small number of Type 99 self-propelled howitzers are currently in service with the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Force. Previously, Japanese laws prohibited the export of weapons and military equipment. With a conventional heat frag projectile, the greatest range of firing is 30 km, and with a rocket-assisted projectile, it's roughly 38 km. The maximum rate of fire is around 6 rounds per minute. A battery of Type 99 howitzers contains a mobile command post and fire control radar, as well as ammunition resupplied by the Type 99 ammunition resupply truck. Number 4. K9 Thunder. The K9 Thunder is a self-propelled howitzer from South Korea. In the late 1980s, the Republic of Korea Army outlined its requirements for a new indigenous 155mm tracked howitzer to meet 21st century operational requirements. These included a higher rate of fire, longer range, improved accuracy, and faster into and out of action times. The K9 Thunder was developed starting in 1989 and went into service in 1999, replacing the previous K55 self-propelled howitzer, which is a Korean variant of the American M109A2. The Army of the Republic of Korea uses the K9 in great numbers. The K9 Thunder has an automated shell handling and ramming system and is compatible with normal NATO 155mm ammunition. The maximum range of fire is 30 kilometers with a regular thermal frag projectile and 40 kilometers with a rocket-assisted projectile. The K9 Thunder can shoot 6 rounds per minute and is capable of multiple round simultaneous impact firing. It can fire 3 rounds in 15 seconds, each in a different trajectory, such that all of the shells hit the target at the same time. This artillery system has 48 rounds for the main cannon and is equipped with an automatic fire control system, internal navigation, and automatic gun placement systems. The artillery system is supplemented by a specialized K-10 ammo resupply vehicle, which is likewise built on the K9 chassis. It takes 30 seconds to prepare to fire at emplacement and 60 seconds from mobility. The reloading procedure is entirely automated, allowing the crew to work without being exposed to enemy fire or in hazardous regions. The T-155 Fırtına is a Turkish 155mm self-propelled howitzer that employs K9 subsystems. It is now in use by the Turkish Armed Forces. Number 3. PLZ-52. The PLZ-52 is a new Chinese self-propelled howitzer that is an enhanced version of the PLZ-05 that is presently in service by the Chinese Army. The PLZ-05 is one of the world's most capable artillery systems, but the PLZ-52 is primarily geared towards export clients rather than the Chinese Army. Number 2. Tu-35 Koalytsiya-SV. The Tu-35 Koalytsiya-SV is the most recent Russian artillery system. It was developed as a successor to the Tu-19 Msta-S. The first demonstration of this self-propelled howitzer was completed in. It was unique and had 2 152mm guns, but for some reason, the twin-barrel design was abandoned in 2013. A new prototype of the Koalytsiya-SV was completed and it had a different design and only one gun. The first, despite the fact that the Koalytsiya-SV resembles the earlier Tu-19 Msta, it is now one of the most capable howitzers in the world. It's a completely unique system. It features an unmanned turret and is armed with 152mm ordnance. It uses a modular charge system and has a fully automated ammunition loading and handling system. Standard and rocket-assisted key frag projectiles are among the weapons that may be fired by this artillery system. Anti-tank submunitions cluster projectiles and jammer-carrying projectiles. The range of fire for a standard projectile is around 30 kilometers, and for a rocket-assisted projectile is around 40 kilometers. A new long-range precision-guided round with a stated maximum range of 70 kilometers has been created. It can also fire magnificent precision-guided missiles with a range of 20 to 25 kilometers, as used by previous vessels. The coalition appears to be capable of multiple round simultaneous impact shooting since the maximum rate of fire is roughly 8 shots per minute. This artillery system carries an outstanding onboard ammo supply of around 60 to 70 rounds. The Koalytsiya-SV features a high level of automation, with just a 3-man crew operating the artillery system. At the back of the turret, this artillery system features a built-in ammunition reloading mechanism that facilitates the reloading of ammunition from resupply vehicles. Number 1. PZH-2000. The PZH-2000 is a German self-propelled howitzer. It is a highly sophisticated and powerful artillery weapon. The German army originally planned to buy 254 new self-propelled howitzers, but only 185 were ordered in 1996. In 1998, the German army received the first of these self-propelled howitzers. It's also been sold in a few countries. The PZH-2000 is equipped with a fully automatic loading system as well as an ammunition management system. It is compatible with standard NATO 155mm ammunition and has a maximum range of fire of 30 km with standard key-frag projectiles and 40 km with rocket-assisted projectiles. The highest rate of fire is 9 rounds per minute. This artillery system is capable of multiple round, simultaneous impact MRSI fire, which means it can launch numerous rounds with varied trajectories that all hit on the target at the same time. The cannon is automatically placed using the firing control data once the PZH-2000 gets target data through a data link. This artillery system provides excellent defense. Its front armor can survive impacts from 14.5mm bullets, and if necessary, explosive reactive armor may be added. Thanks for watching till the end. If you liked the video, smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you next time.